Well, good morning from another sloppy, rainy day here in Jackson, Mississippi. The weather here has been foul a good portion of the time that I've been here. Lots of rain, lots of wind. Yesterday really beat the heck out of me in the boat, taking some big waves, running through those boat lanes. You don't get a lot of opportunity to set the boat up the way you'd prefer to run it in rough water. So that's been a challenge here for me, certainly. Coming out here to Barnett was a brand new experience for me, fishing in these southern shallow waters with all sorts of vegetation that I've never ever encountered before. It was an interesting learning experience. I know something that's really going to help me as I go throughout the rest of my season onto Oklahoma, down to Shreveport, etc. So that's really going to be helpful to me. When I showed up here, I went fishing, with my buddy Shay Baker. And he was laughing at me, waiting for an alligator to pop up, because people from Arizona don't see a lot of alligators, if any, ever. So it's been an interesting experience. In terms of the fishing, the pre-fish for me has set up and revolved around 4 baits, basically fishing in 2 to 4 feet of water. The water temperature, as you may have seen from some of my previous pictures and posts, has been like chocolate milk or chocolate milk's bad uncle the whole time. It's just been dirty. Couple that with rising waters. The only really positive thing you notice since I arrived here, the water temperature has shot up significantly, and it's pushed those fish up into locations where they're easier to catch. Hopefully, things I worry about is continued raising water levels. We had another big rain last night. There's more rain in the forecast. And I know there's rain in the forecast for the first day of the tournament. So we're gonna have to see how and play that out. I've got my milk run put together. I know what I want to do. Hopefully I get a good boat number. Hopefully I don't have 30 boats sitting in my spot where I want to be. I'm looking at a spinnerbait. The spinnerbait's been good to me this week. The Texas rig's been good to me this week. A little bit of a swim bait paddle tail has been good. And then punch rig, because I'm really sitting and fishing in the swamp. So I think those types of things will help. That's the plan for the tournament. By the time you all are seeing this video, I'll be out in the water, hopefully sticking a big bag. There's a lot of great sticks here. Look forward to fishing against a big field, a 200 boat field. That's a big one. That's a real big one. So boat traffic, this lake, if we get high winds like we had the other day, the wind is more scary than the rain, because the high winds make this lake fish small, because there's not a lot of places you can run and hide. There's not a lot of places that are actually navigatable to get up where you want to be. So that's the plan. Fish simple, fish clean, work my milk run, and go from there. I'll tell you the other thing that really helped me in sort of getting adjusted to this southern type of fishing was that trip that Shay and I took last weekend to that private pond. It allowed me to get some chocolate milk experience in shallow water. And of course, when I stuck that big one, that was a real confidence booster for me. I stuck it on a bait that I kind of thought I'd be using here in the tournament. And then when I stuck that big fish, it just really boosted my confidence level, so that I knew that I had something to work with. And when I first hit the water the very next day, caught some good fish right away. So that confidence sort of built as the week progressed. Really looking forward to the tournament. Hope it sets up well. I hope that Mother Nature cooperates a little bit, and we'll see what happens. I've had a pretty good pre-fish on a body of water that I've never fished before. I'm happy with my pre-fish. Wish everything was a little more dry. As you can see over here, the boat is covered up, and it's muddy and it's dirty, and that's just the way it is. And we'll see what happens.